So that was kind of crazy. Food was awesome. The people in there got kind of goofy. There's a tall, kind of elegant looking, really harsh featured blonde lady with a strange accent. And then the younger gal that was working in there was just a comedian. Anyway, yeah, first of all, the story is there's a bait shop down here called the Ugly Baby Bait Shop, right? And I'm going to pull up the Ugly Baby Bait Shop right now because that's where I stopped a minute ago to get leeches and some night crawlers. So there's the Ugly Baby Bait Shop. It's pretty awesome inside. They got a lot of stuff in there. It's small but very well stocked. And the guy's name in there, it was Scott, and he was quite a character. He had a pretty heavy-duty Minnesota accent. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. I was just turning around. Yeah, he thought I wanted to buy bait. Anyway. Yeah, he was a character. But so this gal, Kia, that was tending bar, waitressing and tending bar in the trail center, she was telling me that she is the Ugly Baby. She is the daughter of Scott, proprietor of the Ugly Baby Bait Shop. And they moved up here when she was 6 years old from like the Twin Cities area. And she said that since she was a very ugly baby, that her dad named the bait shop the Ugly Baby Bait Shop, which seems kind of cruel. But she seemed to be kind of okay with it. I told her she should probably market it and try to make some money somehow off of it, exploit the whole Ugly Baby thing. She was neither here nor there on that. But yeah, so not only is Kia the Ugly Baby, her last name was Stanky. So her name was Kia Stanky. Her name was Kia, and I said, "Oh, like the car?" She said, "Yeah. Well, my mom and dad named me that before the car came along, and then everybody thought it was a really cool name. But then when the car came out, everybody's like, oh, Kia, like the car, right? So poor Kia. Now she's like the car. And her last name was Stanky. She got made fun of because her name is Stanky. And so she thought, well, maybe someday I'll get married and I won't have that last name anymore. So she married a guy, and his name is Puss. P-U-S-C, like some kind of Polish name. So now, yeah, well, not now, but then it was the Stanky Puss wedding, and now her name is Kia Stanky Puss. And she is the Ugly Baby that the bait shop is named after. So that is the story. Yeah, that was interesting. So anyway, on the menu tonight, the Sunday night special was a whole rack of ribs, and since I basically had a sausage muffin with egg meal this morning at 7:30 and did not eat lunch because I drove through and kind of skipped lunch because I wanted to make sure I got here on time before the place closed and I could check in. I was pretty hungry, so the whole rib thing worked out pretty well, but I was only able to eat half of the full rack of ribs. It was enough. That was probably enough people. It was enough food to feed 3 people. So I had a nice, pretty big salad with it, and they brought a huge bowl of fries, which are golden and crispy and really good, and then this giant slab of meat with bones in it. Probably enough to feed 3 people, and I ate half of it. So yeah, needless to say, I'm pretty full right now. It's just beautiful. Today is beautiful. Kia said yesterday was really nasty, so I just hit some really nice weather up here. And so far, I was sitting out on the deck at the bunkhouse, number 3. So far, there's no black flies. Yeah, I don't have my seatbelt on. So far, there's no black flies, but there was a giant, it was the hugest mosquito I've ever seen landing on my arm. Luckily, I swatted it before it got me. Scott at the Ugly Baby Bait Shop said that some guy a couple days ago caught a lake trout in 3 feet of water. So the Lakers are shallow still. I'm pretty excited about that. And he also said the splake in Pierce Lake are just, they're big and scrappy, and you fish for them like trout. So, not a trout expert, but spinners and maybe some worms. I got night crawlers. It's kind of cool. You can see the shadow of the canoe on top. I really like Hungry Jack Outfitters. They're just, as you can tell, they're way back in the woods, and it's just really small, low-key, tucked away, and super quiet back here. And knock on wood, there were no bugs outside. All right, here we are, Hungry Jack. No, actually, not Hungry Jack. That was somebody's cabin. Here we are at Hungry Jack Outfitters. Sweet. All right. Good night. Probably see you in the morning.